What's up, guys? I'm Sec 9, and this is going to be our first episode of a video podcast. Sec 9, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Carson Thompson.
Truffle.
I don't exist.
Alright, so what should we start with? Maybe let's start about the new album I've got. It's called Heck Anime. It's mainly going to be covers of famous rap songs that I like, and it's going to be talking basically smack about anime. So, what do you think I need to do in order to say I'm against weebs and not the stories themselves? Because I'm fine with the stories. Go
The
nuts.
stories are good. It's just the fan base.
Yeah, it's a fan base. I
Fan
hate.
base is screwed in the head.
What do you think?
I think most fan bases for animes are insane.
Yeah, I agree.
Just ignore the fan base. But the show,
And the fan
usually
art.
it's really good.
That's the thing. I'm gonna be dissing the fan.
Especially the fan
Yeah.
art.
The fan base.
Fan
If
art
you
is
start
really wonderful.
digging into the fan art, you're toast.
Okay, yes, then you're toast.
Never can. Fan
You
art.
mainly want to diss on people that like make ships or like really weird ships.
Like the Sims.
yeah,
I
the
just
Sims.
Sims. I just.
I would say, I mean, if it's a weird ship of two characters, then whatever. But if it's actually like a respectable ship,
I think it's fine.
If you keep it to yourself, that's the thing.
Keep it
If
to
you keep it
yourself.
to yourself,
well, it's widespread.
Widespread, but like
you just keep the idea to yourself. That's
Yeah.
all we ask.
I
But
think
if
My Hero Academia ships are the worst types
they,
of ships.
and it's with 15-year-old kids.
Yeah, there's a little girl in it, and people have shipped it with like the older teenagers, and it's the weirdest
It
thing
wa-
of everything.
What?
it's really weird.
How old is she?
Like
She's like
6.
literally 6 years old,
What?
and then like Deku's like 16 or 17.
Isn't and does she like crush on him or something?
No, the
No,
fan
there's
base
just fan art.
does it.
It's just wild.
They just like imagine them together.
And isn't that illegal though?
No, not really.
If
It's
they,
just extremely weird.
It's just
It-
weird.
yeah.
They're not real people.
If they're just talking about it.
Yeah, they're just talking about it and like
Yeah, but if they're making art of it, is
yeah,
that
they're doing stuff like that.
that's
not like
that's illegal?
there's probably people that are doing
That-
stuff like that.
Because
But,
that's considered that's where you can draw the line at illegal.
yeah.
So we're aside from My Hero Academia, do you think that it has a good story behind it, which is a ruined fan base?
Yeah,
That's a good
100%.
story. It's just
I think
the
the
fan
fan
base
base
is
has
horrible.
ruined it horribly.
I've seen clips of them.
But
They
like,
are
My Hero Academia is really, really good.
Yeah, it's
As
really
just
good.
a show. If you just look at it as a show, it's really good.
yeah, because I can't. The thing is, I know it just might be me, but I can't treat it like as if it's just a normal average show.
Well, if you're watching it and you don't care about the fan base, yeah, you can 100% do that.
That's the thing. I can't stop thinking about it because if every time I watch a show, I'm now thinking to myself, what is this fan base like?
I don't really think that.
Because
They're really awesome.
after I started becoming anti-anime, or well, anti-pervert at least, I started thinking to myself, what is the fan base like? This is why I don't watch things like Zootopia. I don't watch shows with anthro-animals.
Alpha Oxtra.
Yeah, they're
Did you hear they're releasing? Did they like teaser a Zootopia too?
there's Zootopia Plus, but other than that, those are just like shorts.
Do you know who Alpha Oxtra is?
Alpha Foxtrot?
Alpha
No, Alpha
Oxtra.
Oxtra.
No.
He is very funny, and he like.
There's a weird obsession over Judy Hopps. And
Yeah.
it's really funny.
Well,
it's not like a
it's
really
not,
weird.
It's not a weird thing.
It's not a- it's just like as a joke.
It's really funny.
Oh, is it just a joke? He doesn't
Yeah, it's just a
actually.
joke. He doesn't actually.
It's so funny though.
Has he gone down the rabbit hole?
No,
No.
he has like a
Can't
Judy
do
Hopps
that.
figurine that he puts in a jar and he like jokes about getting married.
So he's basically dissing them.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
I like that.
It's really funny. Though.
it's a really good thing.
I should give it a try. And
Lock it in a jar and pretend that you've fallen in love with it.
yeah, because there are people who actually do that. That's the
Yeah.
thing. So now that we've gotten the idea of dissing the fandoms, are there certain animes that I can diss that are
My
actually
Hero.
My
My
Hero?
Hero is horrible. The fan base is horrible. One Piece has a pretty decent fan base.
Don't they have a bunch? Don't they have a couple bad fan bases?
There's a couple of bad people here and there. I mean, like, that's for everything. There's a couple bad people here and there, but it's mostly really good.
You mean like anime itself, though, not the
I haven't
Yeah, but like,
I haven't watched One Punch Man, but I've heard it's pretty good.
yeah.
Does it got anything? Does One Punch Man have any bad content in it? Like that's
Suggestive, but
It's
not
suggestive.
horrible.
it's not like as if
As I said,
I
like
think it
there's
does
no
actually. I
Crunchyroll
think it
on
shows
anime.
a little bit of nudity, but it's like an 18
No.
plus anime
oh,
or manga.
It's-
In the
it
manga,
doesn't
I know
show
it does.
nudity.
I'm pretty sure it does in the manga.
Anime doesn't though.
Anime doesn't. Yeah, but the manga does, and that's in
As I
18
said on
plus.
Crunchyroll, they don't allow like hentai.
is the so if it's an 18 plus manga, then that's considered hentai.
I
Uh,
actually wouldn't say it's an 18
It
plus.
wouldn't be considered if it's hentai is like it's only about that or like that's the main thing, but it's
Yeah,
that's not
it's
the main thing.
just-
It just like happens.
Just sexual
It
content.
just like happened.
Oh, okay.
So
So
it's
if
supposed to be humorous.
You know, yeah, like
More than
every anime has its own theme to it, but hentai is just like its main
Its theme
is
is porn.
it is
Yeah.
porn. That is
So-
it's nothing
But
but
if it's like its main theme isn't porn, but it like has like something of it like
If-
once, then it's not hentai.
If it's just the fandom, that's the fandom's fault, not the show's.
If the
It's-
fandom is like doing it, then it's not the show's fault. Or,
Yeah,
like,
it's not the
manga's fault.
show's probably really good or fine, but
the fan base is just taking it too far.
they
Yeah.
do.
And it's really easy. Like you can think about the fan base, but as long as you don't look at it, it doesn't really ruin much.
I feel like we can draw a line between anime fan and weeb by going on the internet. That's where I think we can draw the line in the sand right there.
Yeah.
So, what about? I've heard you and I were previously talking about Chainsaw Man. Would that be a good anime to diss? It's
Oh no, their fan base is
As I
pretty
said,
good.
like their fan base is really good. The anime is really good. It doesn't actually ever show anything. It's just extremely suggestive.
But didn't you say that there was like a one scene in there with the drunk lady?
Who like threw up in the guy's mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. This is
Yeah, it like
It
was
is
graphic,
it is
but
18 plus.
it wasn't
So
it wasn't considered.
it's not meant for kids.
That's a lot
or
of
like
animes.
teens.
Most animes aren't.
Most animes are not like that. No.
It seems like if you're going on major streaming services, you're going to find terrible animes.
Not always. There's a
Depends.
lot of really good animes. They're just
Crunchyroll-
not always popular.
Crunchyroll just doesn't support any kind of nudity, and if it does, it flags it as like 18 plus specifically, and there's like a setting you have to like tell your age and like your identification to like turn on 18 plus or not.
But wouldn't that be pretty easy?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, but you
It's
just
easy.
don't do it if you don't want that.
Yeah.
Yep, but here we are with the recent situations with the hub. We're gonna just call it that. And
Find it all.
if you can find it on the internet, if
It's accessible to anyone.
it's accessible to anyone, and it's just easy.
That's why the reason it's getting banned, because it's too accessible.
Yep.
That's always been excessive. It shouldn't have been a thing. in
No,
the
it's
first place.
just way too accessible.
Yeah. It with Gen Alpha
Like-
being.
Like most websites, like if you want to watch stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you have to log in and stuff. But with that, you can just hop into the website.
Yeah.
Isn't that
That's
the
why
same
it's
with?
so dangerous.
Isn't that the same with other sites, or is it just the hub?
No, it's with a lot of other sites.
God.
You can just hop right in. Same
That's
with
why
like
it's so bad.
same with like Reddit and stuff. You can just like hop right into that
Yeah,
and
like you
hop
don't
on
need to
something.
verify your age or anything.
No.
Yeah, because so I was watching with my friends a while back the show Darling and Franks. Is that a good? You and I talked about that last night. Do you think that would be a good anime to diss? Because
I don't know much about it, but I do know it has some controversy to it.
because aren't most of the characters like 15?
I don't know much about it. All I'm gonna say about it is that a lot of people just say it's really not it's just not a well-made anime.
Do you think that would be okay to diss?
I would look it up, like, to see if it's controversial or not.
I wouldn't. I would have. What would I have to look up? I can't just look at the show itself. So I'm gonna get some questionable results.
No, you just look up Darling in the Franks, and then
There
as long
is-
as you don't go to like the 10th page and do it.
There's one anime that you should just like keep out of the list, and that's Demon Slayer. There's not a lot of bad stuff about that.
There's
Yeah.
nothing bad about it.
It's
all good.
their
reviews.
community amazing. The anime itself
But
amazing.
But there,
The author amazing.
but there is something that actually genuinely scares me about Demon Slayer.
What?
Because there is that character,
Oh,
that girl character. You said her name was Nezuko. She started out as 13. You said, and she's
not
still
13, more like 16. I'm pretty sure.
She's
She
she
started
started out as like 12 or 13.
No, I'm pretty
And-
sure she was older.
No, think about it, right? It's Tanjiro's younger sister. Tanjiro started out as 13, and it did a 2
Oh, wait, yeah.
time lapse training.
It did do a long time though. So the very beginning, she was like 12, but then she got older and she's like 15 to 16.
yeah. That's the thing. It's still because
Still weird, but
yeah,
not
because-
as weird as a
I'll just say
I would
this,
have to
it's
say
very, very small percentage. I'd say even just 5% of Demon Slayer's fan base is bad. Everything else is good.
I would. Have you heard of the term Lagooners? I would have to say that they would probably be interested in Nezuko.
Probably, yeah. I
Because
know
they-
they are. Yeah.
But then that's illegal. Because
A
she's
lot-
16.
A lot of people are just like interested in her, but they don't even care about like the fan base itself. They just or like the show. They just like the character.
Yeah, they just want satisfaction.
As I said, like literally 5% of the fan base is bad.
Like they actually like watch the show and like connect.
Other 95% of the fan base for Demon Slayer is just pure gold. Everyone's super
Yeah.
wholesome about it.
Everyone's
Just watch
really
it
good.
and then buy a body pillow.
That's where you go astray, right there. If you start buying products aside from just T-shirts,
Figurines.
Or like figures or something, or like
Figurines.
props,
figurines,
a
props,
sword or something.
that's where you can draw the line right there. Because
That
if
is
you're
all good. That's like fun, cool stuff.
yeah, because if you can buy like cool swords and stuff like that, go nuts. But the thing is, if you're starting to get into the
Like body pillows,
The horny
weird
stuff.
then
hor-
that's where
if you're
it's
getting into the horny stuff, there's where you can draw the line and say,
Yeah.
I need to take a break.
It's a body pillows.
Because I would have to I don't want to do this, but I think that there are those body pillows of Nezuko,
yeah, there are for sure. Yeah.
and she's 16.
Yeah, I saw them while I was in Japan. As I said, there's little shops that they just sell products like that.
And it's
They-
on Amazon too, I
They
think.
don't really care.
Yeah.
All they care about is the money.
It's just
It's the
different.
mo-
It's just different in Japan.
It's the
In
money.
Japan, it's different. Yeah.
It's the
Because
money.
like even like going back in their religion, like you'd actually get married at the age of 12 in Japan.
Ugh.
It's not like
It's
have
weird
kids,
for us, but in Japan, it's normal.
But
That's
it's
close-
They have
it
different
actually goes
standards.
back
That's
to our
close to
religion,
like
too.
the ages in like Africa right now. Like in Africa right now, you got kids going ages married at like 9.
Yeah.
Because they're getting.
And
Because
it's not like weird, but
Like-
it was like that for.
For us, it's
Americans
weird
and
because
English,
we've normalized that it's 18, but for other places, they normalize that it's lower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because-
even if you go
16.
back in our
Yeah.
like culture, even
Yeah.
American culture is like that too.
Yeah, because we've always had that sort of thing. Even back in the olden times, you would have to read.
Yeah. Japan
Like
still kind
14,
of just
you marry.
kind of follows it, kind of doesn't.
Yeah,
It's just not as big of a deal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of countries that have age lower amounts. Like here in America, you can't drink until you're 21, but in Russia, you can drink at the age of 10.
Yeah,
It's just people have different standards.
it's just
Yeah.
different countries.
Different standards, different places.
And yet
So you
America.
kind of can't argue with
is
that,
one of the
but
worst
then when it
countries.
transfers over here, then that stuff does apply.
Yeah.
And then it's weird.
So
It's other stuff coming from other countries into our country, and everything is supposedly separate.
So here's what I would do. If I was the creator of Demon Slayer, I would be I would have Japanese episodes that are specifically for Japan with their values, and then you have some the American episodes. You might as well dub
They-
them in,
They do
English.
that kind of stuff.
and then they cut some scenes from. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Like,
that does
uh,
happen.
Hey Cameron, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm recording right there.
You know those you know how I don't know if many people know this from the anime side, but in a lot of video games, like if you ever played Fortnite, I don't really play it, but in Chinese Fortnite, they don't let skulls. So the skull skin is actually just like a white head instead of a skull.
That's weird.
Yeah, so they don't
It's
have a
just standard,
skeleton
so they
skin.
change it.
Yeah, they just
And then they
take it off.
and then they
For
just
Minecraft
clip
too.
and then they just clip Fortnite China.
They actually do it to Demon Slayer too. In China,
They do stuff with a lot of animes and stuff.
Yeah. I
They
think
cut
they need to
stuff
do
out.
that. Just clip out stuff for the American audience.
Yeah, they need to clip.
But usually, like with ages, they don't change that because it's
They're
fine.
too lazy
because-
to clip it out.
Yeah,
No, I.
I wouldn't say that they're too lazy.
They're not too lazy. They have
just-
a giant budget.
They have a
Yeah,
giant budget,
yeah,
and they can either feed the hungry audiences in both countries, or they can make it better for the American audience.
It is kind of hard to like make it so this only happens in one country because there's VPNs and you can go to that country and get the stuff there.
Or maybe they just have. Maybe we just need to revert back to the DVDs.
Okay, here's the thing though. Even if you want to watch Japanese stuff in America, like all the uncensored versions or whatever, like if you're that type of person, you can just go get like you guys said, like a VPN for Japan. You know,
Yeah,
you don't have
there's
to
a lot of stuff that's
fight
actually banned
against
in
the laws
North
or
Korea.
anything.
A
You just
whole lot of stuff.
the internet has a lot of items you can get that
Yeah.
help with
So if
all
they
that.
like if they do ban like being able to buy stuff here in the US, there's nothing you could really do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you got a VPN, you can just.
Access.
Yeah,
You
like
get the
cheating.
digital
I think
content
the
there.
place that got it worst is North Korea
Yeah.
with the restrictions.
Oh yeah, but there are no ways to.
They can't even have cars there. Only
Yeah.
the president has a
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
There's only one channel, and you're not allowed to leave. That's the worst of all.
Well,
if you're born
you could
there,
leave for like vacations and stuff.
Well,
You
I
can-
heard
if you're born there, you can't leave.
yeah,
But
I heard
if you're
stories.
not-
I heard stories of people actually escaping from North
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did, but
beyond
they got
Utopia.
shot.
They
Yeah,
get
A
shot
lot
on
of them
site.
get shot and die.
One of the guys got shot like 6 times after he jumped over the South Korean border. Yeah, and South Korean medics had to carry him to a hospital. But he's actually, I think he's still alive today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure like I heard another one like something includes a plane, like they were testing a new plane or something.
Oh yeah. That was Kenneth Rowe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he landed the plane here. And,
Yeah, so-
and unfortunately, I think he passed away 2022. But
But like by some incredible chances, like no one shot him down. The radar was down. Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think you're thinking of somebody else.
Yeah.
He was radioing in that he was deserting.
Oh. Yeah, I think I might have heard something else.
Anything else to really talk about?
I mean, there's really anything we can talk about now. Maybe
Yeah.
we can.
There's really anything.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you're the guy with the ideas.
You're the guy with the ideas.
Good.
So many moths. Jesus.
I don't know.
I don't know why they come. We need
Last
a bug
night I was
zapper in
literally.
here.
Oh,
I know,
I actually have
right?
bug spray.
Bug spray.
Or like, or
Oh, I do have bug spray in my bag.
I
oh,
do
me
have-
too.
Me too. But it's never
Did
worked.
everybody just need bug spray?
Bring it
Oh.
tomorrow. Just trust me,
We-
just bring it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I remember. There's like a unbanned library in Minecraft, like
Oh yeah,
all
there's,
the books
there's a library
in the
that
world.
has every single book,
book
in
in
the
the
world.
world. Yeah.
It, like, banned
the secret.
So anyone
government
can
secret.
go
Yeah.
and read like
Yeah.
banned. books.
Has that? Didn't that get removed?
No,
Yeah.
it's still a thing
Where?
What's the thing?
in Minecraft. Like you can download a mod in like a world, and you can like read any book that you want in that library. Like,
Yeah,
like,
no, unrestricted, nothing.
Like you can.
Like
Any
someone
book that's,
with
like,
little
banned in your
secret
country,
government
you
secrets
just
went
like
into a
let's say the
Minecraft
government
world.
like in Korea didn't like Kim Jong Un didn't want you reading about this political thing about him that's exposing him, so he would like ban that book.
And why would they be letting you play Minecraft? That's the question.
Well, and
It's
Well, they
American
barely
game.
get food or
you can like
electricity.
play video games
Well,
there. It's just like
Actually, Minecraft is
It's more
technically an American game, but Mojang comes from Canada.
no, they come from
Sweden.
Sweden.
Sweden?
Yeah. Sweden or Canada. Oh no, that's like Microsoft.
Microsoft comes from Canada.
Yeah.
Mojang comes from Sweden.
Microsoft comes from Canada.
What about Xbox?
Xbox comes from Microsoft.
Yeah, and also Xbox used to be like a computer company.
It used to be so PS or PS4 and Xbox used to be one company, but they were both owned by Windows until they split off and had a rivalry, and the rivalry still goes today, like Coke and Pepsi. Do you guys know the thing about Coke and Pepsi, where
What?
in restaurants they have a literal legal agreement where if there's Coke in the fountains, there can't be Pepsi. If there's Pepsi in a restaurant, there can't be Coke there.
I've seen Coke and Pepsi in a gas.
So that's a gas station.
Whose ringtone is that?
Who's playing Seashells from Fortnite?
Yeah, bro over
Gas
there. I
station?
love that song, but
Gas stations are different
Yeah.
because that's like
There's a difference.
how much are they supposed to do? It's like
I
for
oh
silver
my
stuff.
gosh! I just felt a tiny moth fly on my arm. Holy moly!
You had like 8 moths on you today.
Really?
Yeah, so when we were repelling, we were repelling today. You had a moth on your back. I was trying to flick it off. So
What?
It just kept coming back.
can you clear it up with the audience as well? Can you tell us where we are?
We're currently camping
Cola.
We're in
Cola?
Cola Canyon.
I like to call
Cola
it
Canyon.
Cola.
Well, we can't really tell you our
Yeah, there's
exact
practically no showers
position,
here.
but we can tell you we're in
Uh,
Cola Canyon.
Yeah.
We miss you
There's no
guys.
showers, no internet.
There's no even running water.
Yeah, the showers suck. I need it.
Yeah, but we're
Was
over
there
here.
showers?
I didn't know there were
Really
showers.
There were
Serious?
showers?
Yeah, there were showers, but yet they're locked, and there is no running water.
Yeah, because they use chlorine, right?
I
Yeah,
walked
they're over
into
there.
This place, and there was like this abandoned like shower.
Yeah, they're over there by the porta potties.
No.
Oh no!
Wait,
Like,
I
what's
was
that
wondering
shaped
what
light over
the-
there again?
I was over there. I
It's
saw
that
there
one.
was like a huge building.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
not-
it. Yet it was blocked.
It's pitch black right now.
I know. Hello.
No idea.
It's him.
What else?
It's him.
It's in.
What about? How about we talk about the limbo generation, your generation between Gen Z, Gen Alpha?
Ish.
It's like
Well,
2010.
here, I'll go for it. There's a lot of confusion about where the line breaks between Gen Z and Gen Alpha.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
what
truck.
the? What?
Oh, what is
What
it?
is that?
Or
Hey,
crazy.
I have bug spray. Spray it. Anyways,
Whoa! Did you get it?
What is this?
What
Spray
is
it.
What is
Kill
that?
it.
Oh, that's a freaking spider.
That's a spider?
That's got
Kill it.
Oh, that's
That's a huge spider.
Oh, that's it.
How is it not dead, bro?
Stomp on it, bro. Get the shoe out.
Oh! Right,
Oh.
right on the bottom.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let's continue.
Back to the
I'm
video.
back.
There's a lot of.
There it is. It's right there.
There's a
That's not
lot
on my
of
shoe?
No, right there. Flip walk.
confusion about where the line between Gen Alpha and Gen Z breaks, because some people say it's 2012, some people say it's 2009, some people say it's in between, but a lot of people say we just call it, since there's no official like date line, anybody between 2010, 2012, or whatever, we just
2010,
call
2011
we
are
just everybody just calls them limbos.
I'd call them limbos, but maybe you guys can call them limbos too.
Honestly, I just think anything past 2022 is very low generation.
Yeah, because if you.
I'm 29. I'm 2009. I'm not.
Yeah, so you're probably a limbo.
I was-
So.
No, 2009 is not limbo. It's 2010, 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
there's a
12
lot of
is
controversy on it.
Yeah, because if you're Gen Z, you're. If you're late Gen Z, at least you're not in the brain rot generation.
Wait, so if I was
You
born in
know,
2020,
there's
Some kids are absolutely
I
horrible.
there could be kids on
Yeah, I
here
also
from
heard like
Jaffa. It's the generation itself isn't bad. It's just
just
too
the
much.
kids inside. of the
No,
internet.
no. It's the exposure to too much technology and internet.
It was too much, and
It's scrolling up.
not only that, but it was unrestricted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also
unsupervised.
YouTube Kids.
Restricted.
YouTube Kids. They don't
Oh.
bother checking that. There's such weird stuff. On
Yeah,
I've
YouTube
seen
Kids
one
is
critical
probably
on there.
almost worse than YouTube itself. Like, it's.
I would
yeah.
much rather have my little brother, who's 9, watch just normal YouTube
Yeah,
than
I
kids
agree.
YouTube because
Yeah.
kids YouTube,
Is
it's like drinking.
It's like
Clorox. I don't
it's like a bunch of kids, but like if they drunk like 10 energy drinks.
Yeah, it would be as if.
Yeah, like some don't even match. Like there's like I've seen some videos don't even match the audio at all.
I hate the clicks.
So,
where
like-
it's like 4
Like you could be saying hi,
True.
and it will come like 5 seconds afterwards.
delay.
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 Yeah, delay.
I've seen. I want to give a shout out to Birdie real quick for giving me the help here. Maybe it's Duck as well, but thank you. There was a video he was showing me where it was 4 videos at once. And
4?
Yeah, 4 videos of the chicken seeing Cotton Eye Joe meme.
Subway Surfers.
And
GTA
no,
5.
and it was 4 videos in once. My eyes needed a rest after that because it just seemed like it was too much stimulation.
It's like putting acid in your eyes.
It's like putting acid and just adrenaline shots in your eyes.
It's like the acid, but without the liquid effect to it.
It's the acid, but with only the burning effect.
Yeah, without the liquid kind of feeling.
It's cancer.
I wouldn't say
It's not cancer.
it's rotting your
Oh, wait.
brain.
Well,
Oh,
there is no
that's going off
study to
right
prove
there.
that it is actually rotting your brain.
Yeah, but even still.
Owen, you're not in it.
What?
I don't think you're in it.
I am not. I'm not.
You haven't been in frame for about half an hour.
No.
Oh well, we can.
Car-
Face reveal. Face reveal.
Carson
Oh,
was
the
main
moth.
character.
The moth wants to be in.
Bro, stop spazzing. Hold still so I can kill you.
First podcast was a success.
Well, I
Wanna
guess it
spray
was.
it.
I guess it was a success. You know, we're gonna be probably making something better soon after. But
Downloadable bonus content.
well, we're going to subscribe to Tech9, subscribe to these other channels. We love you all, and we will see you later.